Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Lifelines, your connection and guide to life's many adventures. This episode, High School Survival Guide. We'll cover some basics on what transitioning into high school is like, what to expect from the high school environment, and give you some tips and tricks on making it through this important 4 years. What is high school? What is this high school of which you speak? So what really is high school? To put it in literal terms, the destination for all kids graduating from middle school. In metaphorical terms, like a river that creates a gap between you and the next stepping stone, or a washing machine, or even a road sign with at least 100 possible directions to follow. Basically, a mumble jumble of things you must get through to get to university, college, or get yourself a job. Whether you like it or not, high school is the ride you're going to have to take to make it to wherever your location you're going to in the future. With a survival guide at your side, you might even be able to make it through all this rigorous journey. So let's take a deep breath, pack our luggage, and follow its crazy path to reach the future. Life as an 8th grader going into high school. Hello! Let us take a look at your prerequisite steps you've taken to get to where you are now, in grade 8 and having a grand time. So far, you've made it through kindergarten, preschool, and are on your final lengths of middle school. Looking good so far, but you're not going to stay in middle school forever, are you? No, you'll have to prepare. For grade 9, of course, also known as the beginning year of high school. Right now, you're doing whatever you need to graduate, doing your homework, taking final tests, and packing your mind with tons and tons of ideas about what you'll do in the future. You're well established, you know the school, the teachers, the location of your friends' lockers, the best places to hide from manhunt, or even the name of the lunch lady, if you have one. So, you know all there is that needs to be known about your school, and you know your ropes. But you're leaving next year, so what'll you do? You'll need to prepare, that's what. Tip 1. Talk to your teachers. Talk to your parents and even see if some of your friends will go to the same high school as you will. It's always better to make sure you don't lose the knowledge you already have, as well as your friends to keep you company through their journey. Knowing how to move on is already half the battle won. The new school. Okay, now you stepped onto the uncharted territory. You're going to have to take all the information you've received about this place, or you're going to get lost in this fast-flowing tide. So take out your weapon and get ready to slice through any fears or uncertainties that may stand in your way in getting comfortable in this new environment. The new place. It's a new building! High schools come in all different sorts, sizes, and even attitudes, so you have to be able to adapt to whatever high school you're going into. You're going to have to learn all your classroom numbers, the location of your locker, and even when the nearest toilet is. So, get out a pen, pencil, and some paper to chart down a map of this new environment. New rules. With every high school comes a set of rules which every single student must follow in order to not get suspended or kicked out. Usually, like in any place, there are 2 sets of rules, the written and the unwritten. The written rules all apply to what a student must do in order to be kept in high school, and these can usually be found in the beginning of your agenda or given to you during the intro presentation. You also had written rules in grade 8, right? But this time, you better pay the utmost attention to these rules because breaking one of these could cause you to get suspended or even have it written down on your record. The unwritten rules apply differently for everyone because these rules aren't plain to see or understand, but you might notice them when you cause unwanted attention to yourself. Yes, the unwritten rules include the ways new students should act, whether to take a drink from that water fountain or the one on your left, whether to use the north entrance or the south entrance, which table to sit at, and even what clique you might belong to. All of them show the traditions of the high school, the certain boundaries of respect and understanding, and even the psychology of this new and uncharted territory. Both sets of rules should be followed at all costs. Even a fracture in one of these rules could cause you to have an unpleasant background and mark, which might last for the rest of the high school year. New friends. If you're lucky, then you probably entered the new high school with some of your old buddies from grade 8. You might meet up, eat lunch together, know where the other's locker is located, or even where you have courses together. If you weren't as lucky and the tides of fate have separated you from your buddy, then you shouldn't worry. Whether you're together with your previous friends or not, you must learn to make new friends. How? What'll happen if you don't make new friends? Will your old friends still be friends with you? Yeah, of course, but shh, we'll answer all those questions. Now, you may think that making new friends is hard, but you've actually arrived at the jackpot of friend meeting. High school is full of many different students, all from different schools and with their own interests, skills, and talents. So how does one acquire a new friend even if they're shy? The answer is simple. Take simple steps. 1. At the beginning of the year, you will be getting your homeroom teacher and class, or the first period in your timetable. These are the people you're going to see in the beginning of your timetable, so you're going to see them quite often. Usually, the teacher will give you a quick introduction and maybe even make the class do a meet and greet game. These games are usually the number one way of getting to know everyone you'll be with, and a great way to advertise yourself, who you are, and what you'd like.